Good morning. All right, today is not going like yesterday. I just kept getting orders. Today it's been slow. Ain't seen nothing good. This one's really not that great, but it's easy, so I'm gonna do it. It's like 17 items, 17 bucks. I think it was 3 miles. 2 customers, $9 between 2 customers. So it sounds like they both tipped an even amount, which is a-okay to me because I'll get that $17. So we're gonna go knock it out after I take a sip of my coffee. All right, y'all, I got another Instacart. This one's like 20 bucks for 5 miles, I think. 20 items, something like that. Now, last one, I swore it said 17 bucks, and I looked at the screenshot and I was like, no, it was only 15 something. But then the second customer added $2 tip, and when I pulled up to their house, I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, one time a kid came to the door and gave me a cash tip. So I was hoping that would happen, but still, they increased the tip by $2. Very grateful for that. Awesome customer. And yeah, I gotta get cheese out the deli. So we gonna go shop. All right, so that first customer tipped $1.50. Whew. Man, they're lucky that Instacart pairs their orders, or they wouldn't have gotten that shit all day. But whatever. I'm glad they tipped an even amount because I had to refund to them on a few things, and the second customer I didn't. So I didn't lose any money, so that's good. I'll take that. All right, y'all, I got another Instacart. This one's 27 bucks each. There's 2 customers. They both got 16 items. I forget how many miles it was, 5, 10, somewhere in between 5 and 10 miles, so not bad. And nobody got no shit in the deli, so I'm hyped. Anyway, we going shopping. All right, y'all, so I got another Instacart. This one is not the best, but it's been a slow day. I've only made $65 and it's like 3 o'clock. So this one's 35 bucks. I think it's like 50 items and it's going like 8 or 9 miles. So not the worst, but you know, if it was a really busy day, I wouldn't have taken this one because it's a slow day. I got to get this money. All right, cool. Drop that Instacart off. I remember delivering there like a week ago. But like there's a food line like a mile from this person's house, 2 miles from this person's house. It's crazy that they picked a food line that's 6, 7 miles from the house. But what they did was they leveraged their good tip with the person near me that didn't tip that much. I mean, they tipped $5, but they got 26 items. Like, I don't know, it's not that great of a tip. But that's the way she goes. I kept thinking I was only making $25 for that order, but $35, that's worth it. I'll take that. All right, y'all, I got another Instacart. I don't remember what it was. It was either 20 or 30 bucks. I don't know, 20, 30 items. I really don't got a lot of details on this one, but then they sent me this DoorDash at the same time. Looks like a beautiful order. except it's going on to the military base and it says it's 3.3 miles. I took a screenshot of just getting to the entrance of the military base. It's 5.5 miles just to get there. So DoorDash out here playing games with how many miles it is again. Like, that ain't right. All right, y'all, I did that Instacart pretty quick. Freaking, I don't know. As soon as I finished, I look at the drop-off instructions and I put them on the back porch because they will get stolen immediately on the front porch. Where am I going? Like, I'm going to the hood, I guess? Like, how shitty are your neighbors that they're going to steal your groceries immediately? And why would you not meet me at the door if they're going to get stolen immediately? Like, I don't know if I want to deliver to this person. Good morning, y'all. Today has been slow, but that just means I'm at home working on personal stuff, so that's fine. But we got this Instacart. It's only like 15 bucks, going 2.5 miles, 11 items. It's an all right way to start the day. Get some money coming in, get some points on the board. All right, y'all. So that Instacart went real smooth until it was time to check out. And then the app, like, I rang up all the groceries, put all the groceries in the bag, and the app is just loading the whole time. So then I force close the app, and then it like reinstalls the app. And then I open the app and it's loading and loading. And then finally it loads up, but it's like I didn't scan any of the items. So I had to take every item out of the bags, rescan every item. Don't do that to me, Instacart. It's so mean. And it says that I took longer shopping because of that. So I'm down to 48 seconds per item, and I have a 0% cancellation rate, and I got rid of all my negative ratings. I'm at 5 stars. So my ratings are as good as you can get on Instacart right now, and I'm trying to keep it that way. All right, y'all, I got another Instacart. It's like 28 bucks, going like 8 miles. The thing I don't like about it is I think it's 43 items, kind of high item to money ratio, but it is slow as hell. We got to take what we can get. The thing I don't like about it is shopping for 3 people. All right, that Instacart went pretty smooth, but first customer got 4 items. I had to refund them on some, like, I don't know. I thought they had the item. It's like a Halloween. It was like a gingerbread house kind of thing, but it was a graveyard set. Like, they had a Halloween gingerbread house, but they didn't have the graveyard set. Anyway, if they tipped good, and that was the item that, if they tipped good, my tip is going to be slashed, because that item was like more than 50% of the price of what they ordered. So hopefully they didn't tip at all. Let's keep the fingers crossed that they weren't the one that tipped. You never know. It's awesome. We'll see what happens. All right, dropped that first order off. I'm pretty sure I delivered to them like a day or two ago, and they only tipped $1 or $2, so not too worried about that. But Instacart being ridiculous. Now I gotta go drive 5 miles up the road to deliver to this other person in this other neighborhood. Then I'm gonna drive 5 miles right back to Food Lion to deliver to the third customer who ordered the most stuff, who probably tipped the most. So the routing of this doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just deliver to the person who lives right next to Food Lion, you know, when you're right next to Food Lion. But yeah, we'll drive all the way out and drive all the way back, because that's what the app wants me to do. One more thing. All right, so that order wasn't terrible, but man, Instacart made the lady who paid the most in delivery fee and left the best tip wait the longest to get their order. I assume because no one else wanted to do the other 2 orders. And, you know, they got to be delivered on time. I don't know. That's just, That grinds my gears. All right, I got another Instacart. It is $44 and some change. Going 11 miles. There's 2 customers. Each one of them got 26 items. I don't know how many units. Anyway, going shopping. Oh my goodness, y'all. FSA, fastest shopper alive. That's all I gotta say, man. God dang. I got that order done quick. The first one's real heavy, but it's not going to an apartment, so I am hyped. All right, both Instacarts dropped off. I didn't film nothing on the second one because I didn't feel like it. And that second customer, man, for 26 items, they tipped me $4.19. They couldn't even tip me $4.20. I mean, come on, at least be funny if you're gonna leave a bad tip. Next up, we got this Instacart, 1467, 1.5 miles, 12 items. All right, y'all, it's been a couple hours since I did that last Instacart. Ooh, I got receipts in my pocket. I went and walked my dog and battled another skateboard trick. And I was successful, I won. I beat my skateboard. And then after that, I rode my motorcycle up to Annapolis to take a picture. I'll include both things, but anyway, I got this order. It's like 27 bucks. It's going kind of far, but I want to make some more money, so I'm doing it. Oh yeah, I gotta pause DoorDash before they send me one. All right, so that Instacart took way longer than it should have. It started off with the customer. They had this autumn squash Panera bread soup, and as soon as I got it, she was like, oh, can you give me 2 more of those? And then, you know, you go into the app and you try to add 2 more, and Instacart's like, no, that's more than they wanted to pay. So then, you know, I try to add a new item, and it's like, no, the customer already has this item, add more of a quantity. So it's a catch-22, you can't win. So then I told the customer to try to add more, and she couldn't add more, so she added a different soup, and then I substituted the different soup that she added for the one that she wanted, and they let me do that. And I had to do all that because I figured if I just grabbed 2 more, then it would tell me that the bill was too much, so it wouldn't do that. Anyway, then this person started adding more stuff while I was shopping, but she was very communicative. She was communicating with me the whole time, so I was cool with it. And then like she added this oil, and it was at the other side of the store, and she was like, I swear this is the last thing I'm gonna add. I was like, oh, thank God. And then when I went to the cash register, it was a new lady, and she was slower. It was the only cash register open, and I wish I would have just done it myself because she was slower than if I just did self-checkout. Like, I think she was slower per item than I am shopping per item. So that was a headache. Anyway, we're gonna go drop these joints off. All right, I dropped both them Instacarts off, and holy crap, I hate the way the tip ratio goes, because that first person got like 6 items and tipped me like $9. Second person got like 30 something items, tipped me $8. And was adding stuff, and I wish they were way more transparent about these tips, but you know, that is definitely not gonna happen. They gotta trick us into doing these orders somehow.